What's up guys, Eric here from Tried and True Review, bringing you another review video. But before we get into that, I want to just give a quick reminder for everybody to get over it to see our other videos and get entered for a chance to win one of these Fitbit Inspire HR activity trackers. We're going to be giving that away in just 3 or 4 days. On the 28th of August 2019, we're going to go ahead and give that away to one of our viewers. And then also watch our other video, my anniversary video, and that one we're going to be giving away a $100 Amazon gift card, and we're going to be doing that next week sometime. So you're running out of time to get entered to win. We haven't had a whole lot of entries yet, so we'd like to get some more, but for those of you who are entered, you got a pretty good chance of winning, because like I said, there's not a whole bunch done yet. So I'll leave cards in the video here for those links over to those videos, and I'll also leave links down in the description below. So today what I want to review is the Instant Pot, and I'll show you that in just a second. But quickly, I thought I'd go ahead and give you a little bit of review what we're doing on the house here. I'm coming to you again from what is going to be my kitchen as soon as I get it finished, my new kitchen in our new house. So I'll give you just a quick little update on kind of how the progress is going with that. We've got a lot going on here, but I got a lot of comments on my last video about the kitchen and how beautiful it was, and everybody wanted to see reviews and see updates and see more about it. So we'll show you a little bit more about that. Okay, so here's the kitchen, and you notice we got the hardware on. We don't have the granite in yet. It will be here on Tuesday. Today is actually Sunday. The granite will be here on Tuesday and installed. Once that's installed, I can start putting the flooring down. I thought I'd get the flooring done before the granite went in, but that didn't work. We ran into some problems tearing up some of the old floor, and as you can see here, we've had to sand out some pretty big humps that were in the floor. We ended up across the main part of the seam on that floor that you're seeing right there. We took down about a ½ inch, which is quite a significant hump in the floor. So we wanted to get rid of that and make it all nice and smooth. So we're just about ready to start. I got to tear up a little bit of linoleum that's in that hallway, but we're just about ready to start smoothing things out here a little bit and then laying the laminate. And I'm going to go ahead and do that as soon as the granite goes in. So on my next days off, I'll be putting in flooring. The hardware turned out really nice. We're real happy with how that looks. The stainless steel pulls and knobs for the doors and drawers. I'll show you real quickly. I'll show you a couple little features that we did. This is going to be where our fridge goes, obviously, and then the overhead cabinet above the fridge, we put in these dividers for cookie sheets and for like your 13x9 baking dishes and what have you like that. Makes it a little bit easier for storage. And then over here this is going to be where our stove goes, and above that will be our overhead microwave and vent hood. On our stove here on the bottom, next to our stove, we have room for you can either put canned goods in there, excuse me, or large container spice racks. Those shelves are all adjustable up and down. And then we did the same thing with a couple of smaller ones right above our stove there. So we're going to be able to have quite a bit of spices. I told you before, I do have a lot of hobbies, a lot of interests, and one of my big ones is cooking. So I enjoy cooking very much, and I enjoy eating also, which is why I had to go on a big diet and lose a bunch of weight. If you guys would be interested to know how I've lost so much weight, at this point I'm down about 64 pounds, but I lost about 60 of that in just about 4 months, which is pretty impressive, about 15 pounds a month. I've slowed down now. I'm getting close to my goal weight where I want to be. This is our garbage bin that goes in garbage and recycling bin that is just incorporated into the cupboards, and we kind of like that idea. And then we have over here in the corners, both on the bottom and on the top, we have Lazy Susans, and there just makes things pretty nice. So that's kind of most of the features. Well, I guess there's one more here where our sink's going to go. We have a little pull down here where we can put our sponges and dishcloths and stuff like that. So we're also going with a big 1 basin sink, a large farm type sink, not the apron sink, but a farm type sink where it's just one big large basin, so you can get cookie sheets in the 13x9 dishes down flat in the sink and wash them a little bit easier, let them soak. And then of course we'll have a dishwasher that goes right there. Anyways, if you'd want to know a little bit more about my diet and my dieting plan and what I've done to lose that weight, I'd be glad to share that with people. I know weight loss is a struggle for a lot of people. It has been for me. Weight gain is no struggle. I have that one covered, but taking it off and keeping it off has been tough, and I've tried different things. And this, so far, what I'm doing now is by far been the easiest thing to do and the easiest thing to stick with, and I'm getting the best results. I'm really happy with that. What I want to review today is the Instant Pot. Now this one doesn't look brand new because it's not brand new. So I can't do an unboxing. I've had this one for 6 or 8 months, and I absolutely love this thing. I'm not going to be cooking any dishes for you today with this. That would just take too long. I'm trying to keep these videos a little bit shorter. But I want to tell you a few things about it. First off, before I started using the Instant Pot, I did quite a bit of research. I have other pressure cookers. I have experience with other ones as well, and they can be, cooking with high pressure steam can be a little bit intimidating, and it can be dangerous if you're not real sure what you're doing, or if your equipment isn't really safe. And this takes all the intimidation away from that. The Instant Pot does, as far as I'm concerned. It makes it so easy because it's completely safe. It's as long as you follow the instructions, it seems to me like it's almost foolproof, which is good because I can make a lot of stupid mistakes. So it's got a lot of different features. It can be a programmable pressure cooker, which is really nice. It can be a slow cooker, so act like a crock pot. It can be a saute pan. It can be a yogurt maker, and it can be a warmer. And there's actually a couple other things it can do. They call it a 7-in-1 cooker, this particular one. It's a steamer and a rice cooker. Those are the other 2 things it can do. But it can actually be a lot more than that. It can be a saucepan. You can fry stuff in this. It's really an all-in-one kitchen appliance, and that's one of the things I like about it so much. This is the big model. This is the Duo 8-quart model. So it's called the Instant Pot Duo 80. So it's the big family model. They come in 3 different sizes. They come in a mini 3-quart size. They come in a regular 6-quart size. And then they come in this larger 8-quart size. And I'm really happy with the larger 8-quart size. Like I said, I cook a lot. And what the nice thing about the 8-quart size is that you can do so many different things in there even at once. They have lots of different accessories for it. They have stackable pans that you can put inside, and I have some of those, so you can actually cook different things in there at the same time. You could cook your main dish on the bottom, you could cook a side dish in there, and you could cook a dessert in there all at the same time. This thing steams rice very, very well, and it does a rice cooker very well, and it's built for that. It comes actually with a little rice measuring cup and a setting just for rice. You can make bread in this thing. You can make tons of different desserts. I mainly use 2 settings on this myself. Well, maybe 3, I should say. I've used the slow cook setting, which makes this thing just like a crock pot. I've used the saute setting. I use quite a bit when I'm starting meats and things like that in here. Before I decide to pressure cook them, I want to saute them and brown them up a little bit. It works really good for that. It works best for that, the saute mode, if you preheat this thing first. And it only takes a few minutes for it to heat up in saute mode. It heats up really fast. But if you heat it up before you start adding meat in there, it browns things a lot better. And then the other setting that I use all the time is the pressure cook mode. This thing will cook a roast, like a big roast, like 6-8 pound roast. It'll have cooked in just over an hour. I mean, it's insane. Normally I would put that in the crock pot and let that go all day. Or even if I was cooking one on a stove pot or in the oven, it would take several hours. This thing gets it done really fast. It gets it done nice and tender. It gets it to the consistency that I like, and the flavors are just amazing being trapped in there with steam, as long as you season everything right to begin with when you start. It does great on steaming vegetables. I haven't tried the yogurt maker. I haven't tried making bread in it or any of the other kind of things side things that it does. What I use it for mainly is getting whole meals ready in one pot, and I love that. There's only one thing to clean up when you're done. I love the little sounds it makes, so you know when your lid's on right or wrong. This is the sound. I hope you guys can hear this, but when you take the lid off, just when you undo the lid, it makes a little sound telling you it's undone. It's a different sound when it's locked in and locked in properly. So it's kind of cute. But it's got a big stainless bowl, plenty of room to cook just about whatever you want to get in there. I can get a whole chicken in there with no problem at all. Wouldn't be able to get a very big turkey, but I can get a whole chicken in there. Big roasts. I've made stews. I've made lots of soups, and I've made I like beef stroganoff. It came out amazing. There's a couple other. I'm not going to show you any recipes today. There's some great YouTubers making some amazing recipes for this, and everything I've tried I've been really happy with. A couple of them that come to mind, and I hope I don't get in trouble for mentioning them. Jeff from Pressure Luck, you like pressure cooker luck. He's great to watch, very entertaining, and does some amazing food. And then Six Sisters Stuff, I think is her name. I can't remember her first name, but her name of her channel is Six Sisters Stuff, and she does some amazing food with this too. Both of them have their own unique way of cooking, and as well as making videos, and they're both awesome to watch. So that's it. I love this thing. As far as the pros and cons, there's tons of pros. I can cook everything that I want to cook usually for a meal in one dish. You know, especially if I'm doing soups or stews and stuff like that are normally done in one dish anyways. But I can do my side dishes. I can do a main dish, main course in this pressure cooker, and it's a set it and forget it type thing. Literally, when you set your timer for how long you want to pressure cook, once it comes up to steam or once it comes up to pressure, it will automatically start that timer for you. When it gets down, when it's done cooking, it shuts itself off automatically and goes into a warmer mode. And then there's just a quick little pressure relief on or off. You want to make sure when you're trying to pressurize that you're in pressure mode, that you're steaming, or is it steaming? I think it says no. It's yeah, I think it's steaming or venting. That's venting mode, and that's steaming mode. You always want to make sure it's in venting mode or steaming mode. Excuse me, when you're trying to cook, or it won't come up to pressure. And then this is just a quick release. If you want to, different recipes call for releasing the pressure at different times. Some of them is a natural release, so you want it all to release pressure naturally, and it will do that. It can take quite a bit of time, 15-20 minutes or so to do that. Some recipes, and most recipes that I found, actually call for doing a shorter period of time of natural release, maybe 5-10 minutes, and then vent it the rest of the way, and you'll blow steam out of here. When it's venting, it'll blow steam, but it's all done very safely. It's straight up. You just don't want to put your hand right over that and get burned while it's venting. But other than that, this thing is totally safe. Make sure your seal's in the lid right. There's a seal that goes, a little plastic seal that goes around the lid. You can see that, and just tucks in a little groove. And then make sure your little cap here for your venting stem is in place, and this thing's super safe. It really takes the intimidation out of cooking. There's tons and tons of recipes everywhere for this thing. They've become really popular. As far as cons go, I got to tell you, I don't find any myself. I think this is a wonderful. It's my favorite new small kitchen appliance. It's an all-in-one thing that just really makes my life real easy, and I like that. I don't cook for a big family anymore. It's just me and my wife, but I don't know how to cook small portions, which is why I got the big one, and in my family we eat a ton of leftovers. So I love this thing. I want to give you guys a chance to win one. We're going to do it again. We're going to give it away in a month. So today is the 25th of August, so we're just going to plan on the 25th of September of giving one of these to one of our viewers. And what you got to do again is go ahead and, if you would, please subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you as subscribers, and you help our channel grow that way, and we appreciate each and every one of our subscribers and our viewers. But then what you got to do in order to be entered to win this is go ahead and like this video, give it a thumbs up, and leave us a comment below. Tell us if you have one of these Instant Pots, whatever size it is, and tell us what you like to cook in one. If you don't have one, tell us why you haven't got one yet and haven't tried this. For me, a big part of it was intimidation. A little bit. I was a little bit nervous of it. Now, at first, I thought, oh, it's just one of the new, fangled things that's going to be a piece of junk. But I really like this thing. So, and then it also comes in some different colors. The most common one, I think, is the one you see here. This is the stainless with the black. They also have stainless with red, stainless with teal, and stainless with white. I think those are the 4 available. we're going to give one of these away. We're going to give away this size and this model. If we can get a hold of the other colors, if you have a specific color you'd like to have, let us know. We can try to get you the other one, but this is the one for sure we'll be giving away, a brand new one to somebody. So like the video, you leave us a comment, and then if you would subscribe to the channel, hit the little notification bell so that you get notified whenever we do new videos. And we'll be hopefully doing a bunch more here, and we'll be doing them, we'll be doing a lot more often. We plan on doing tons more of these and different giveaways. Also in the comments below, let us know what you'd like to see us review and give away. We'd like to give you stuff that you want to win. So if you'd give us some ideas, we're having a hard time kind of coming up with things that we really like that would fit somewhere within our budget, but we're definitely open to ideas on that. And until next time, I want to just tell you guys I sure appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, and I want to give you one more quick update. I'll show you, we got our tile work done in our bathroom. I'll show you that real quick. So obviously we don't have the, we got some trim work and finish work left to do. We got a door hung, it's just roughed in, needs to be trimmed out. But our tile, we have a little bit of color treating to do on a couple of little spots where we have the brown cut ends of the tile showing, and we don't want that. So we'll be covering that up, either grouting it or paint and seal it or something. But anyways, this came out amazing. So you walk into our bathroom, it looks kind of small from back here, but this is a pretty good sized bathroom. We've got a white vanity, 48-inch vanity with one big single sink that goes here with a marble top that will really complement the tile color that we have going on here. And then in our shower, I had them build in a little window up there. We'll put a little plant in the window for the shower. And then for our shower, we had them go with this sliced pebble on the floor. Came out looking really nice. And then we custom built in 3 shelves for shampoos and soaps and stuff like that. And then you'll notice we have a dual head showers, dual shower heads that we've got to get our fixtures on. And they're all stainless. And then we have to put a stainless glass door on here. But came out really nice. I'm really happy. My tile guy is just amazing. He's going to be doing some stone work around my fireplace as well that I absolutely hated, so I gutted. In fact, there's the big hole with the missing fireplace insert that we're getting rid of. We're going with an electric fireplace that's all LEDs, really pretty color changing lights and stuff. What I hated about this before wasn't the stove itself. It was that it's offset in the room. It might be kind of hard to take this from to see that from this video, but the fireplace sat in there, and all the brickwork it barely went around one side and then went way off another side, and the fireplace sat center, but the brickwork behind it all set offset in the room, and it really it was driving me crazy. It just looked bad. My wife didn't like it either, so we took that out, and well, we had people take it out. And we are now going to go with some stone work that goes clear to the ceiling. Big TV up above there. And the same guy that built my countertops is actually in the process of building me a nice cherry wood mantle to go between where the new fireplace will be and where the TV is going to go. So we have here some boxes of stone. This is going to be all our stone that goes around there. And it's kind of hard to see. It's all dirty right now. When it gets installed and cleaned up, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. So that's some of the progress on the house. We're coming right along. I'm still figuring it's probably going to be at the earliest will be late September when we start moving in. At the most likely it'll be the beginning of October. So that's where we're at. Thanks guys, and we'll see you in the next video.